Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. There's an audio leaks trending right now that many Nigerians are wondering: could this be deep fake audio being created for propaganda proposed by APC, or how true or authentic is this audio leak between Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and Bishop David Oyedepo, the general overseer of Winners Chapel? But as we speak, one of the spokesperson of Labour Party, I'm talking about Kenneth Okonkwo, have decided to clear the air, and at the same time, another spokesperson also is asking why. Now, to make matters interesting, Nigerians have also decided to react to the reaction and updates given by Kenneth Okonkwo, who happened to be one of those spokesperson of Labour Party that is quite bold. Many Nigerians are asking, is there no center in this whole matter? Before we go straight into the news proper, please kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to Kenneth Okonkwo, it said our attention has been drawn to the publication of this audio tape of private conversation between Peter Obi Gregory and Bishop Oyedepo. It is not surprising that these political criminals are trying to spin the conversation as if Obi was making a religious statement. Firstly, the context of the conversation was aptly put by Bishop David Oyedepo when he said all Nigerians have equal stake in this nation. Nobody has the right to claim that he is dashing someone or something to someone. His Excellency Peter Obi was simply urging the bishop to help him push this message of equal stake of all Nigerians in the Nigerian project to his people and the Christendom, because the politicians of other party is carrying on the same campaign as if it is a religious war. To drive home this point, he informed him that he visited the traditional ruler of Ofa, the Olofa of Ofa, who is a Muslim but who advised Obi to get the support of Oyedepo and be assured of his own support. No politician has ever visited the Olofa of Ofa. It is clear to everybody that the APC political party that has a presidential candidate, vice presidential candidate, Senate president, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, National Chairman of the party, all from one religion. At the time, the CJN is also a Muslim, is the party that has declared religious issues on Nigerians. And we must all rise up together to fight this unconstitutional act of religious intolerance of other religions by APC. I went around with Obi on campaign trail and never saw him discriminate against any religion. Of course, he can't because his vice is Muslim, unlike APC. I resigned from APC because of their religious intolerance. Nigerians should disregard any insinuation of religious bigotry about this tape. Now, many Nigerians are asking questions. So now, with this reply made by Kenneth Okonkwo, does it mean that the audio tape leak is real and authentic and not a deep fake as originally being propagated by one of the media spokesperson of Labour Party, that it was actually a deep fake? Let's find out what Nigerians are saying about Kenneth Okonkwo and this press release. Right, this is what this person, a typical Nigerian, I think is an obedient, is saying. He said, look, people don't change them for Amo. Peter Obi, where they low key, they can't want force them out. I hope Bishop speaks about it. He has already spoken about it. If you check our playlist, you see the video already done by my colleague, where he took time to explain exactly what Bishop David Oyedepo said this Sunday morning. And the person here says Kenneth Okonkwo would have allowed Peter Obi to speak on the issue first before putting out any statement. We are in the season of propaganda, and a lot of introduction or a lot of information can be twisted. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Peter Obi is involved here, and I'm sure he must have heard the audio leak. They would have allowed him, or better still, consult him. Let it be a central point. That's my personal opinion, though. Either consult him, how do we bring this out, who should speak, or Indikator is one of them, Yanusa is also one of them, Kenneth Okonkwo is one of them. They would have come together concept, because this is, of course, everybody knows that it's only the ripe fruits on a tree that all stones hit. The unripe one, nobody touches. Like someone will say, we have different presidential candidates. We have other candidates. Sowore is there. Atiku Abubakar is there. Kwangwaso is there. But nobody has really talked about them. It's always Peter Obi this, Peter Obi that, Peter Obi that. Labour Party this. The other time was a case of one person shouting that he's obedient on an airplane. But it's always Peter Obi. Peter Obi. So yes, we're in the season of propaganda. So it's possible it could be a deep fake. Okay, but let's continue. Another person here says, Kenneth Okonkwo shouldn't be ahead of himself. He's a spokesperson for a reason. The proper thing should have been to read for confirmation if he wants to. No tact. Okay, another person here says, it's time for Peter Obi himself and the Labour Party set up a specialized team dedicated to media propaganda. It needs experts, both local and foreign. We need not to always be on the defensive. We take the fight to both APC and PDP, put them on the defensive. And the person here says, I asked him if he contacted PO over that leaked rubbish, and he confirmed that it was him speaking before tweeting that annoying trend. On what basis did he even tweet that long epistle? I don't know. Another person here says, call Kenneth Okonkwo immediately and tell him to delete that trend. Another person here says, please ma'am, is there no central coordination between PO and Labour Party spokesperson? Kindly reach out to Mr. Kenneth and ask him to do a reprieve. I don't know about that as well. Another person says, Kenneth Okonkwo is not seeing things. Another person says, I'm disappointed. What kind of spokesman is Kenneth? Has he checked with Obi? The thing may just be bury Obi politically for life. Let's even assume that the tape is real. How could Obi say such on phone conversations? It's terrible. Anyways, we expect a new president by May. Another person here says, this is pure indication that he was off social media and no contact for a few days now. His reply was like someone waking up from liquor. I don't understand. Another person said, I be some CD Kenneth. I be some corn CD Kenneth pocket. Who sent him? Is this okay? Who sent him is the big question. Another person said, it's too overdue. Why the rush? For goodness sake, why the rush? Another person here said, took the wind out of everyone's sails. And this is me not saying exactly how I feel. And that person here says, he just gave them something to lash on. And that person here says, yes, daddy. And that person said, Ghana don't lose guard though. And that person said, you guys should just wake him up to take it down or offer more explanation. I'm pretty sure someone has his number. And that person said, these expressions are unnecessary here, to be honest. And the person, please reach out to him. I don't understand. But while in all of this, Indicata said something very unique. He said, Sai, why? Why the hurry? Honestly, this kind of thing, you do what we call press release. Don't rush. Connect yourself together. This has come. Is it true? And even the bishop himself have come and spoken about this matter. But let's leave it now that it is either real or unreal. What Peter Obi said, he's saying that please, if you have the connection or the contact to have goodwill to speak for me in Kwara and the rest, I don't think it's wrong. Don't we used to see those days where these guys used to go to other places and they go to places of worship and canvass for vote? To start with, what was the reason why APC did Muslim ticket? Isn't it because they did not have the stronghold of Muslims, and for that reason, was not on religious lines they went? Come on. Why are we over magnifying Peter Obi's own as if what he committed a crime? He did nothing wrong, if you ask me. And so it's not like he stole. Those who even stole, they've not, even the Bayo Nanuga that has spoken worse, FFK that has spoken worse, nobody at that time. Let's put in our comment section what's your take. Have a nice time. What do you think? Do you think genuinely this